Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, don't touch my camera. Please don't touch. No, don't touch my property. Don't.
You're not allowed.
Okay, I'm leaving, madam, but you can't assault me.
I'm not assaulting.
You are. I was here first. You get out of here. This is my town.
Guys, happy one.
Whoa. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to Manchester. The weather is nice and my balls are not freezing for a change. I have driven many a Polestar. That there is the Polestar 2 electric vehicle. And I have to tell you, the novelty wears off after 2 months and you're like, why the hell am I driving this tiny ranged electric vehicle? First thing I notice arriving in Manchester is that it is half-term school holidays. And that's fine. It's quite a nice, jovial, wholesome vibe right now. That's around 12:30 in the afternoon. So 1:30 in the afternoon. But 15 and 16-year-olds ain't what they used to be. They're quite big and scary now. So might be a challenge for the police having all these children off school. Oh shit, I'm still filming. Go on, Birdman. Throw another handful of grain for the birdies. There goes the armed police, because the unfortunate mass casualty event by those who are on a jihad could happen at any moment. And unfortunately, before you all think I'm specifying one group of people, that aggression seeps into the rest of the population, and then you've got even normal people doing car ramming of peace attacks. It's a contagion. Every few years we're going to film this little plaque. In 1996, this whole area had its arse ripped out by a giant IRA bomb, the biggest Irish Republican Army bomb ever detonated in Britain. This is all new since 1996, looking a bit shabby and old now. Everything around here utterly devastated except the Victorian phone box. And you know it's a Victorian phone box because it's got the VR, not ER, not CR, VR, not virtual reality, Victoria Regis. This post box remained standing, almost undamaged. Be surprised how much shrapnel this bad boy can take. On June the 15th, 1996, when this area was devastated by a bomb, the box was removed during the rebuilding of the city centre and was returned to its original site on November the 22nd, 1999. So for 3 years, my big red boy was out of action. Goes to show, you can blow up British crappy buildings, but you cannot blow up British culture. And the most notable difference, generally, of course, we remember Omagh. The Omagh bombing, 29 dead, including a pregnant mother, when the Irish Republican Army murdered 30 civilians for nothing. But generally, over the Troubles, including this bomb here that's left shrapnel marks on that building, generally, the IRA, and I mean generally, they did not want to kill civilians. They wanted to damage the British establishment. And they knew, I hope, that killing British civilians would not help their cause. And after Omagh, in the late 90s, when people saw the savagery of neo-Marxist liberation groups, it all ended for the IRA. That was it. This goes to show, you'll never get people liking you if you blow up innocent people. Here's looking at you, jihadis. Okay, welcome to Market Street, just at the covered section. Now, the British, having a long history of dealing with crazy people from around the world, we have a very strong row of car ramming of peace barriers, very strong. And unlike other places where they're broken, our movable car ramming of peace barriers, they know to return to the erect position. And how bad will those council workers or policemen in New Orleans be feeling now, knowing that their negligence in not returning those car ramming of peace bollards led directly to the deaths of 15 people. Now, no one is saying that a car ramming of peace barrier would have stopped that deranged jihadi doing what he was doing. He had a gun, he probably would have killed people in another way. But when part of your job is to make sure that barriers are in place to stop jihadis running large families over, it must sting. It must sting, unless you're a psychopath. Oh. Scary little guy. Oh, he's not so brave now. He gave all the abuse. Come on, mate. Come on. Grow a set of bollocks. Grow a set of bollocks. Grow a set of balls. Grow a set of balls, little guy. Come on. All right. Okay. We were having such a nice discussion. Oh. Anyway, came up to me with his buddies. He wasn't trying to have a conversation. He was trying to score points, insulting me. Why do you attack the homeless? And I tried to start explaining it, and he's like, no, you're a dick, you're a dick, you're a dick. Everyone thinks you're an arsehole, so the camera came out. And he didn't score any points. Well, welcome to Market Street tram stop. The gateway to 1001 digit. What's up? What's up?
Turn the video off.
Turn the video off. Yeah. I'm alright, it's my job, guys.
I want you to delete the video, mate. Why did you delete the video?
Why?
Yeah.
Because you gave me abuse, bro. Anyway, you're gonna be on the channel tonight. You'll be alright. What was that? You called me a F-A-G-G-O-T. What if I were gay? What if I were gay?
Yeah, don't give a fuck. Fuck off. Let's get that. Don't care. Fuck off.
Go on, children. Go on, kids. Woo! I hope they're following. Kids, eh? Welcome to the old fan favourite, the cracky triangle between the former Santander, the top of Piccadilly Gardens, and McDonald's. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, but with degeneracy and bad behaviour. And the sun's out. It's climbed up to 7 degrees Celsius. People are getting a bit feisty. The mammals are getting ready for mating season. Everyone's getting ready for a bit of a rut. Men are competing. Women are ovulating. Teenagers are trying to be big men. It's all happening, guys. It's all happening. Now, what's this one responding to? Behind me here, the Serengeti lion has caught a gazelle. Or it might be a wildebeest. It's a cigarette butt policeman and what is probably suspected of a litterer. Okay, he's an environmental enforcer. And like a good nature documentarian, I don't get involved in the predator-prey relationship. Especially not when the predator is wearing Nike Air 110s, Nike Air Max 95s. But it's a close one. Who do I hate more? Authoritarian profit-making schemes or people that just throw their shit on the floor? Complicated. No black and whites. There's all grey areas here. Top of Cracky Gardens. It probably does have an effect, just parking the police vehicles here. Just so that those who are maybe on the edge of acting out their dark mammalian fantasies, at least they might be deterred by a visible presence of law and order. You never know. But let's be honest here, we've imported so many millions of people who have strong tendencies to not be able to control their impulses when the shit hits the fan. Everyone can queue quietly to get free money. Everyone can queue quietly to get their documentation, to get a house, to get a free girlfriend. It's when the shit hits the fan that you can separate those who grew up in gentlemen, civilized countries and those that grew up in the bush. And unfortunately, when certain people get fired up on adrenaline and ego, the only thing that can stop them is a blunt force trauma or a bullet. And that is scary as hell, because we are an unarmed nation. We were unarmed because there used to be native homogeneity. Everyone was civilized, Christian, British. Not anymore. If we can have the Gulf of America, we can have Cracky Gardens officially. Crackhead Gardens. Let's go over the bridge. The bridge that has no water around it. The pointless bridge. The fountain hasn't even been repaired or replaced. And look at it. It's like they took instruction from the designers of the Berlin Wall for the construction around here. That late 50s, early 60s Stasi chic. You guys remember the hovel before they fenced it off? If you don't remember the hovel, drinkers, junkies, crackheads, there used to be a little area in there set in that they could sit down, and it was covered out of the rain. And of course it just turned into a festering mess, a hovel. Okay, we found our first actual police officer. He is going along with a man in a gilet. Let's do a zoom in. Let's have a quick look. I've pressed the wrong button there. Let's see. Yep, it is an officer. Admire the car ramming of peace uniformity as we see if there's any drama at the end of the policeman rainbow. He might be saying to the driver, "There is a passenger on board who I would like to speak to. Please do not drive off." Maybe. Then he's going back to the man that made the allegation. Maybe. Well, they keep on going. They're looking for something. They've been pointing down there. They're liking the look of something. Keen focus on the buses around here. Something has been said by the man in the brown gilet jacket. And he's got his personal police companion now for a good 5-10 minutes now. What are we looking for, guys? You can't just park here, mate, in the middle of the street, unless you are... There they are. So the policeman recognized me. "Hello, Charlie." I said, "Oh, hello. I'm looking for content. Are you on the trail of any drama?" And he goes, "Oh, you kind of unfortunately not." So the pro-Hamas contingency, the aggressive lefto-Islamist, Marxist communists, smashed the glass here and threw red paint all over this building because there's a business in there that dared to do business with the Israelis, the only Jewish nation on earth. So by implication, they're angry at them for doing business with the Jews. And do you know what the same lefto-Islamist, Marxist commies did yesterday? They smashed up the BBC headquarters, threw red paint all over it, smashed up all the glass. And someone's got to stop them because we've got... Wait, I just heard a police siren pull up. Someone's got to stop them, that's my message. But I heard a police car stop. It has a kind of a final high-pitched siren. Anyway. I think security were showing a keen bit of interest in me, so I'm going to come back here and just see what the story is. Nah, they're not biting. They're not biting. If only they knew I was pro doing business with Jewish people and pro law and order and pro business. There's a policeman there, same one, chatting to a young teen of African descent. And let's see what other factual things I can report on here. Let's just call it like it is. The policeman walks diagonally across cracky dark gardens towards the sunshine. Okay, just behind me, what I would say are narco-migrants. Just by the body language, the way they stick around, the way they pass things from their pockets to people and accept cash, I don't mind. Try and sue me in court for calling you a narco-migrant. I have every reason to believe that you are. Anyway. So the big news of Piccadilly Gardens is that they've taken the fencing away, perhaps prematurely. Has the grass set yet? Well, kind of. You can still see the gridding of the tiling of the grass. But if the council says it's okay, I'll be okay with it. Hey, Pigeon Man, go on. So we have one solitary policeman patrolling the entirety of central Manchester, of course supported by closed circuit television and hundreds of colleagues if the shit hits the fan. Which it will. It's a matter of when. So much talking, so little drama. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. Here we go. You okay, mate? How are you?
Yeah, I know.
All good. He's asking why I'm been arrested. I would say well, you can't fight the police physically.
Sorry, do me a favour, pick that up, pass it in.
Here you go.
Yeah, just if someone can come to the gardens. Outside the new shop. That's yours, just come out of your pocket, just throw it on the floor. Okay?
He's saying that's yours, that just came out of your pocket, he said.
Cannabis on you, because something the other day with it, you'll be arrested for it. So that's your behaviour. Okay? We'll start with you. You stand still. Okay? Listen to it, it's an instruction, you'll stand still. Is this yours? Put the bottle in the floor. Your lighter on the floor door. What? Your lighter on the floor door.
So he radioed the police 30 seconds ago. Look how quickly they arrived. Section 23. Hi Georgia, you okay?
You're just trying to. I'm doing my job, yeah.
Appears to be over cannabis, which, you know, I don't think it's the best use of police resources. I mean, it's good to see the law being enforced, but I don't think, I honestly don't think cannabis is something the police should focus on when it's legal. Most places in Europe, it's legal in Thailand, it's legal in the United States, it's legal in Canada. It might even be legal in New Zealand. I've not even been keeping up, but the Thailandese, the Thais, are quite into law and order and strictness. They're quite conservative. So if the Thais can legalize it, I don't know why the British can't. But I don't think he's been handcuffed for having cannabis. He's handcuffed for wrestling and fighting the police. We'll get a different angle here.
That was just gripping my arm for no reason. Scar or something.
What's in the bag? That's what I want to know.
I'm not comfortable with a girl touching me, so I'd like the guy to search me, please.
Fortunately, it's not really active.
Did you guys catch that? He goes, I'm not comfortable with a girl searching me. I want a guy touching me. But I think in the heat of the moment, he might not have that right. It's whatever officers are available. I'm only, I don't even know. He's a big guy. He's about my height. A lot younger. No, not famous, man. It's just I do police activity for YouTube. It's not about you. It's not personal. Because he's well, again, I don't know, but they're being strong with him because he's already shown physical force against an officer. That would be my theory. And again, you know, this works both ways. They were not going to get into any trouble for the cannabis, but when he started fighting, then it changes the game. Look at all the exchange students from Europe having a look at Britain. Hello! Hello, mate, how's it going? Where are you guys from? France? Le Terre de Baguette? Hey! Hello, guy. Hey! Oh, mate. Tell him you'll be on the show tonight, mate. You got anything to say? Show him that. Oh. Thank you, guys. See you guys. So, hanging out with my fans, I missed a little something there.
I watched these on my camera. Okay, so if you want to play that game, we can do. We'll take you to the court. Moment time, you're under arrest, okay?
There's a lesson here, I think. There is a lesson here. Don't hang out in cracky gardens doing narcotics, whether they're, as I say, not a big deal, like the kind of lesser narcotics like cannabis. Don't do them publicly in cracky gardens in front of little kids and babies and prams and tourists. Don't. Because you're going to end... No, he didn't end up like this because of the Green Goddess. He ended up like this because of the physical jostling with the cops. As I think I've said 3 or 4 times now.
I wasn't moving when you dropped off.
Oh, as is always the case, you got a little crowd going. Me filming, gets a few other people filming. People are all slowly warming to the fact that a photon collection device can't hurt anyone. All it can do is document what is literally happening in front of it. No Photoshop, no AI, no fakery, no CGI, just pure unadulterated photons coming from that beautiful big orange orb off everything, into the lens, into your eyeball. Keep the photons going, guys. I make enough to keep me out of the office, yeah. It's a perfect eternal photon, because photons exist outside of time, because they are massless and travel at the speed of light. Photons exist outside of time. Now get that in your brain. So photons exist outside of time, yet it takes 7 minutes or 8 minutes for the photons to come from the sun to the things I'm filming.
What, you Charlie Leach?
Charlie Veitch.
Oh, you copycat him.
What?
You are a copycat him.
Copycat, I'm the original.
How are you?
I'm very well, hey mate. Wait. Why? What's wrong with being filmed? Oh well. Because are you Charlie Leach? I said, no, Charlie Veitch. He goes, you're a big copier, you're a big fat phony. I'm the OG little guy. Oh, he's not wrestling still, is he? He is. He is wrestling. So I'm walking along, I met Martin. How are you, Martin?
I'm very well, thank you.
And,
Charlie's doing well.
I'm doing very well, thank you. And you're from Nottingham.
I am, yes.
And you've been in... Hello, mate. This is your first time in Manchester.
It is, yes.
And you've been here about an hour.
Well, no, several hours. I've been to an art gallery, I've been down the canal.
I see. Oh, you got an hour left, you said?
Got
yeah.
about an hour left, yeah.
And you said you went down Cottagers Cove?
Yeah, no cottaging going on, but
look
look
how disappointed Martin is.
I know, that's what I was here for, but you know.
It's why we all come. Well, listen, I've given you Spinning Fields, the Canary Wharf of Manchester, as a kind of place to look around the UNESCO heritage site with all the canals. So I'm going to love you and leave you, Martin, send you into the sunshine, and all the best, and say hi to your son for me and everything.
Cheers, bye.
See you, mate, all the best. See you, Martin. Travis Bickle himself, he's sick of the degeneracy around Manchester. Look, he's had a baby. He's going to sort out those human traffickers. Go on, Travis. If you don't get the reference, it's from the Scorsese movie from the 70s called Taxi Driver, and features a young prostitute, Jodie Foster, rescued by Robert De Niro. Travis Bickle. Bushman and Bushwoman. That's not right, guys. That's not normal. The never-ending patrols of the armed vehicle, waiting for the inevitable. The light's gone green, and away they go. And this silhouetted figure here is actually Another cigarette butt policeman. We are entering the, unfortunately, perhaps some may argue, necessary authoritarian phase of mass immigration. I'm old enough to remember when the police didn't have to patrol around waiting for people to kill loads of civilians. Cigarette butt police. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We come back to Cracky Gardens and there's 4 different officers now questioning other people. There's 2 cops here chatting to the lady with the pram, and there's 2 cops here chatting to this man. There's probably been some report of something spicy. Now, maybe my viewers can answer me, why do the police take photos of people close up like that on their mobile phones? There must be a reason. I just don't know what it is. Just had a chat with the officers, asked them what are they doing, chatting to these people, and they say they are clearing out drinkers who are not allowed to be out drinking in Piccadilly Gardens, and that's what they're doing. Authoritarian Britain due to the mass immigration. And what better symbol than a African descended civil enforcement officer hiding behind the wall waiting for people to drop a cigarette butt. You see the creeping authoritarianism come in as mass immigration takes hold. First thing I think we're going to see with the police is soon all officers, for safety reasons, will be issued electric tasers. You know, the electric gun that zaps you. For safety reasons. Give it a couple of decades of every officer having tasers. Then I reckon by 2045, if things don't turn around, every British officer will be armed with a handgun, Glocks, because of the changing nature of mass immigration Britain. Man in a wig having a cigarette. Man in a wig having a cigarette. It's nice to see a man in a wig have a cigarette. It is nice to see. Outside the Minchell Street Crown Court, there's a more crowny Crown Court. It's more crowny because you know it's more crowny because it's in Crown Square. This one's only a bit crowny because it's on Minchell Street. We've just come from there. That's Piccadilly Gardens down there. So we've come down here. And this is the back of the Crown Court at Minchell Street. I call this affectionately the Raoul Moat. If you're of a certain age, you'll know Raoul Moat. Again, this is cheap photons because every time I go on that bridge, see the gates are open because they got to let the cars in and out. Every time I go on that bridge to film the door, security opens the doors and gives me abuse for filming. And it's a bit of a grey area because is it on court property, is it not? But I just thought I'd tell you the story of Raoul Moat. Like Blackpool, Manchester is also very emergency vehicle-y. Very. Keen-eyed viewers as we pass Raoul Moat one last time. See you, Raoul. What was the name of Hunter S. Thompson's character in Fear and Loathing? Oh yeah, Raoul Duke. Raoul! We got to bring Raoul back. That's a great name. Raoul Duke from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So my keen-eyed viewers, as I was saying, will know that we're about to U-turn, U-bend on ourselves. Come on, pigeon. Brave pigeon. He's giving me abuse. For the new viewers, Cottagers Cove is an area where men illegally service other men in the backside department and also in the oral department. So it's such a festering, vicious area for degenerate activity. Illegal, because you're not allowed to do these things in public, whether you're gay, straight, whatever. It's so vicious that at night time they have to lock it. Now, to give you context, why would men of a certain persuasion? Well, this is the famous gay street. This is the gay village. That's Canal Street, also affectionately known as Anal Street. Canal, get it? Get it? And of course, there is zero correlation between being gay and immorality. There is zero correlation between being gay and your intelligence. So, the official view of the Charlie Veitch channel is that being gay is okay. What's not okay is bumming other men in public for kids to see, passing, you know, families on the canal, or just people enjoying the public path. And, let me just turn the camera around, one great truth of the culture war and the woke ideologies, especially along the transgender ideologies, one key point is that a lot of the transgender ideologies wants to genocide gay people. Suddenly it's not okay to be gay. They try and convince them, oftentimes with very harsh chemicals, that they are the opposite sex. So, leave the kids alone. Those kids might grow up to be gay, and there's nothing, and I mean nothing, wrong with being gay. That's not right, guys. Je n'aime pas les détritus de craquerie. Oh my god. Remember when I filmed that gigantic DILDO with a sucker cup for your wall? It was a big one. It's been about 15 inches. Whew. Put mine to shame. Anyway, we approach Cottagers Cove, an area where sometimes men congregate. Martin, the guy from Nottingham that we filmed a few scenes ago, he says he came down here and there was no one here, so I'm just going to confirm that. Also, look how incredible this camera handles low light. Oh, it's actually looking better on my screen than in real life. Art is better than real life sometimes. And look at that reflection on the water. I mean, wow. There was a bit of anti the looking glass, our YouTuber buddy who is unfortunately serving 2 years in prison for, well, in a way, free speech offences. He got drunk and started shouting at people at a migrant hotel. And I wish he hadn't gone to jail. I wish they could have solved it with a fine or something, or who knows, community service, electronic tag, home curfew after 6. There's ways to go about punishing a man for vocal cord violations that don't involve taking away his freedom. I just don't get it, guys. Yada, yada, yada. Right, you're going to jail. I'm with JD Vance on this. Europe needs to pull that plug out and allow the freedom to flow. Because, again, another aspect of lefto-Islamist commie wokery is the need to control everything. Because if you're a dirty lefty commie, everything is about power and violence. There is no such thing as culture and man's transcendental needs. Oh no. There is only power and violence according to the lefties. And their worldview, just like them, usually, the physiognomy of their worldview is as ugly as their own. And again, for the international audience, if this is your first video, here you go. Oh, the smell of urine is killing me. Ah! Oh. Just look at these buildings here on Back China Lane. These are approximately 110 years old, from the 1910s, 1920s, and we need to bring back this shiny tile because I love it, especially in the sun. That kind of glossy tile on the side of a building, not just in your kitchen and in your toilet. Dale Street. 2 girls walk passing. All the alleyways have names. Well, ladies, they might not be alleyways. They might actually be China. That's not an alleyway. That's a lane. So I'm here off Lizard Street, and I just saw the. I'll turn the camera around because we'll do it. We'll do it like this. Watch this. Ow! Oh, it's an entrance for wheelchairs. Forgive me. They're not the tallest of people. Hey guys. Hi guys. You all right? Just passing through. I'm not going to stay. This thing. All good. Lizard Street though, that's got some nice corrugated iron shantytown stuff. Some good favela vibes here at the Lizard Street. And it's a clothing business in there, Boo something, and the owner parks here, and then he's got a security guard to stop his car. He likes to pay a security guard £20 an hour for the whole day so that he doesn't get a £60 ticket so he can park outside. Hey, whatever toots your horn, my friend. Whatever allows you to feel like you have enough status in the eyes of your fellow great primates. So I'm underneath. I'm in the Euro car parks. There's a guy here from Euro car cleaning it. Good on him. Anyway, we're underneath the biggest tit in Manchester here. And I just want to ask my viewers, and I'll take this seriously, like write a comment if you have also. Happens with me quite often, usually with women. But if you're a man and you still act like a man and you have a strong personality and you don't take shit, have you also been accused of being aggressive? Almost borderline criminal for being a man? Has that happened to you as well in Great Britain or in Europe or in the wider woke world? Let me know. I'd be interested. Stevenson Square, nice Scandinavian name. The son of Stephen, eh? Stefan, son of Stefan, anyway. This is the northern quarter. And quite nice and quiet. Ready to go film and TV services. Fridge and 2 dirty mattresses. That's all you need for a movie set really nowadays in postmodern world. We're going to film you a 3-hour biopic of a crackhead slowly expiring himself on a dirty mattress, and then another crackhead arrives, places the other dirty mattress on top of him, creating a mattress crackhead sandwich, and then they open the fridge and they ponder about the meaning of the universe for the next 2.5 hours. Great movie. It's going to win a couple of BAFTAs, 3 Grammys, 4 Oscars, but most important, the audience award on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm halfway through listening to the Jordan Peterson interview with Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party here in Britain. I've only listened to half of it, and she's saying all the right things about the bigotry of low expectations. She went to a school in Britain, and because she were black and she wanted to be a doctor like her parents, her teachers were like, no, maybe try and be a nurse. Be a nurse, it's as good as being a doctor. And what she was saying is that because of her ethnicity, because of the colour of her skin, she suffered from the bigotry of low expectations. Now, I want to expand upon that idea. And when that big group of French kids arrived, and I was like, oh, la terre de baguette, the world of baguettes. Or if the Greeks turned up, I'd crack my Elgin Marbles, Stavros, barbecue jokes. The Germans turn up, I'll make fun of them for having no sense of humour and being incredibly efficient. The Japanese turn up, I'll make fun of them for their obsession with honour and order. And but whenever you crack a joke about, say, a nationality, and then all the people around you tell you off and say that you're a scumbag, it's not so much that you've said anything wrong, it's because the lefties, they want that person to be a permanent victim and never be part of the world where we can all jostle and play and make fun of one another. So, I think it's worth repeating. If you're going to crack a joke, so let's say you're at some event and you crack your best Nigerian accent and people around you tell you off saying that that's not allowed, it's because they want sub-Saharan Africans to always feel like victims in the woke ideology world.
Yeah.
Hey Husky, come here. Lola, come here, look at the blue eyes on this dog. Look in the camera. This dog has the nicest blue eyes of any I've ever seen. Lola, is it? Luna. Look at the blue eyes on that. It's like 2 sapphires in your skull, doggy. That's a nice doggy. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We are in the main bus station here in Manchester, Shude Hill. Shude Hill, let's have a look at it. Wow, glass and metal. But, see that tall building there? See all that blue on it? You see that? They are all solar panels. You see? But that building is obsolete and abandoned. So all that solar panelage was more for show. And if you're wondering what the business was, Cooperative Insurance Society, a Manchester started organisation. You still see it as a co-op supermarket and a co-op bank, and I think they do co-op funeral services and a few other cooperatives, but yeah, I don't think they're doing too well as a business, but I do admire the philosophy behind it. Why not? I want to thank all my viewers in the recent Liverpool video. Whilst I was ranting with the camera turned, you told me that the window cleaner had abseiled down in that cool jumpy thing. So thank you for paying attention, viewers. Is it just me, or is the new plastic roof of Victoria train station reminds me of a queen termite's abdomen pumping out termite eggs. Ah, modern architecture. So you know how this one got signed off. They're like, right, we need to keep costs really low, build fast, build cheap, but we can't be accused of being a modernist piece of shit. And the architect's like, I know, I'll put some like weird corners on it so it doesn't quite line up. And the money men are like, is it going to cost any more? The architect's like, no, it'll be cheap. They're like, okay, boom, approve it. And then directly opposite the same building, we're a bit closer now. This one from about 100 years ago, just look at the difference in detail and effort. And it's not even that important, the building, it's just some random backwater building here on Corporation Street. But just look at the detail. And then we come to the piece of shit. And nice. Piece of shit, you get the picture. And see this nice building? Wait till you see the corrugated iron blown out rear end. Oh! It says Parker's Hotel. I don't know if that's still a thing. It looks abandoned. I mean, that is scary as hell. Yeah, not for me, guys. I think technically I'm in Salford, but we're going to go back into the city and I'm going to show you the exact spot where a few weeks back, a couple of weeks ago, Martin burnt a Quran in front of a Muslim man who then went and complained to the police, and you've all seen the video. A gaggle of 30 officers then responded, probably such big numbers because they were worried it would start a riot, because some people can't regulate their emotions. We saw that outside the Turkish embassy. A man burnt the book, and a middle-class guy, quite smartly dressed, came out with a big carving knife and injured him. Now, if it's true, I am horrified. If it's true, I've not been able to verify it, but I'm told that the knife attacker who literally drew blood with his blade was bailed and released, whereas the book burner was held on remand, which means he is held in custody until a court case or something. Now, if I live in a country where in the same incident a man burns a book and he's held in jail, whereas another man slices him up with a big knife, is released, I don't even know what to think. So can anyone verify? Is it true? Was Knife Man released and Book Burner kept? I just can't believe it. And if it's true, we need to talk about that at length. What does that even say? What language is that? German? Dutch? I don't even know. But again, on point with the car ramming of peace barriers, aren't they? I guess the rocks here work as a car ramming of peace barrier, and then boom, those triple ones there. Now we're very close now. Moments away. We're past this big abandoned one here. That is prime real estate. Why is it abandoned, guys? Why? Oh, I smell coffee shop. So this here, I think Martin chose to burn the Quran here because this is the memorial called the Glade of Light to the 22 murdered victims of an Islamist attack on the 22nd of May 2017. The youngest was Safi Rose, 8-year-old girl. So I'll show you the spot.
We walked up on a Saturday, didn't we? And it was like really busy.
Here. He burnt it here. He burnt it here, and it was videoed and filmed from over here. And where I'm stood, there was I think his name was released. Why did the police release the victim's name? Fahad Iqbal. Okay. As I've said a couple of times, personally, I would not burn a holy book, a Quran, a Bible, a Torah, the Upanishads. I wouldn't burn that because, well, I think you should have the right to. I don't think it should be a crime. I think we can all agree on that. But emotions, man. As David Hume said, reason is the slave of the emotions. And if someone, let me just turn the camera around. And again, maybe I'm being affected by the changing cultural landscape. But if someone, and again it's much more personal, but if someone burnt an image of my 4 children in front of me saying horrible things about my children, nah, I wouldn't assault them, but I'd film it and I'd be very angry. But yeah, no, I wouldn't hit them. And one thing I can guarantee you I would not do is attack them with a knife. You might be used to it, but it's not normal to have security watching children play chess. We all know why they're there. Drunkards and crackheads would just smash the place up.
Anywhere I go, this fucking fella saying, look, right,
Yeah.
do us a favour, lad, can you tell him to go away?
Hey!
He's annoying me. Can you tell him to go away?
So, no, I was here first. You get out of here. This is my town.
Guys, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Happy Valentine's Day. Merry Christmas.
Merry
and Happy
Christmas.
New Year. And one thing,
Happy
we all,
Valentine's
we all drink the same thing, we all eat the same thing. No matter Russia, England, China.
Where are you from, Russia?
I'm from Earth.
From Earth. Look at
I'm
that.
from Earth.
Good man.
Take care, brother. I'm from
I
Earth.
need a hug now as well. That's it. But could you get rid of this guy? He's a thug and he's affecting my viewing ability.
Hang on,
Anyway.
like
Right,
that.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Billy, I'll see you later. Every town I go to, Billy's
See you
there.
later,
He's tracking me.
He's tracking me.
We're tracking each other. See you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Right, I'm off.
All the best, Billy. Take care. Good luck with the photons. All the best, Billy. See you there. See you, man. Okay, drama at the bank, guys. Drama at the bank. Hey, guys. There's drama in the bank, boys. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, don't touch my camera. Please don't touch. No, don't touch my property. Don't.
You're not allowed.
Okay, I'm leaving, madam, but you can't assault me.
I'm not assaulting.
You are. You've touched my camera. You can't touch people, madam. You cannot touch people. I am leaving. You can tell I'm leaving, but you can't touch people.
Collaborate, Charlie. You're dumb, man. Out of snow.
All right. Yeah. So let's not miss a photon, guys. I've been kicked out. The ladies. Oh no, but the good news is, madam, glass is transparent. Glass is transparent. We'll be okay. Glass is luckily transparent. Oh, it's drama in the bank. That's why we're recording. Anyway, the good news is glass is transparent. Now, why don't the Halifax want your humble local YouTuber to catch some nice photons in the bank? Hello, mate. How are you? Well, I am filming from the glass. Think of those poor customers in there, enjoying a bit of the photon.
Are you kidding me? Nah, you just robbed this one. I want to see this. No, this is actually.
So, no one's allowed to leave the bank. Look.
This is actual crime. This is actual crime.
So,
This is actual crime.
look who it is. Yeah, 5 officers came running. There's a guy in a beanie kicking off in the bank. And the lady has already grabbed my camera, kicked me out. She's shut the glass, but luckily, glass is transparent. Just want to show you guys the crowd. Let me clean my lens. Oh, he's being handcuffed.
No.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Big time.
That's it.
Big time.
Oh, wait, there's more.
This is my second.
Hey, guys, how are you? Just drama in the bank, nothing serious. Just all the best, dude.
Bro just lost actual big time. Bro lost his life.
Don't need that many
Anyway.
dollars for one little guy. Stop beating him in a minute.
So handcuffs, come on. Drama in the bank.
I'm just
Let me see if Billy's still around. Is Billy still here? Oh, there he is. Yeah, Billy's still here. Here we go.
No way.
Here we go, perp walk.
Don't be filming me, lad. No one needs to be filming, that's what I mean. No, I know, but no one needs to be doing that.
See, Billy, sometimes it's good that I don't get recognised. Oh, you got told off for filming him. Right, anyway. And his bags. And his bags. You know, I also get angry at the state of modern retail banking in Britain, but not to the point of getting myself arrested. Seeing the love Billy gets. Billy gets a lot of love from people. Not as divisive as I am. Everyone likes Billy.
I can't stand Charlie.
Can't stand Charlie. I can't even stand myself, mate. But you know what? Give me a few years, I'll be calm and collected like Billy. Just a few years.
Yeah, come on, baby, on that one.
Yeah. This is great content. Wow.
Your fans, Charlie.
Right, free speech is alive in Manchester. Oh shit.
That was the beautiful Emma.
Emma, how does she react to you, Billy?
Oh, she's great.
She's nice to you? God damn it. She's not well in the head. She's not well in the head.
No, but it's a friend of mine.
Get that camera out of my face.
Sorry, mate, it's police activity, it's not you. Alright, alright. Uh-oh, uh-oh, he's threatening me, Billy. I'm going to hide behind you, mate. Young lady says, put your camera away, but it's my job. Hello, mate, how are you?
The boys.
It's Billy and the boys. The guy was in the Halifax bank. Caused a big scene. You watch me on YouTube. Hello. Hey, so yeah, so the Halifax behind us. 5 officers went running in, handcuffed him and brought him out. I don't know what he did, but it was probably kicking off. I don't know. There's always something going on. There's always something going on. Oh, have you been told off for having a bevy?
I have.
Oh well.
Yeah, seen the video for film.
Yeah. Oh wait, he does. He'll put it in the bin. Oh yeah. You what? Sorry?
So I seen the video when the fellow over there.
Oh, the guy that's coming towards me gonna. I am Charlie Veitch. All right.
There's always an event in City Centre.
Always, mate. There's no city like Manchester for content. He was in the bank. I don't know what he did. Of course you can, mate. Of course you can.
You'd also done a walk on my old estate.
Where's that?
Old estate.
Yeah. Oldham.
Yeah.
Heavy little guy.
Get on.
You got him? You got him? Try again, right?
You also done a walk on my boys in Salford.
Thanks, mate. All the best.
In Broughton.
Broughton, yeah.
Yeah.
Good little area.
Look at that. The love Billy gets. It's inspiring.
That's a love letter.
A lot. You got someone's phone number, Billy. Hello, mate. I bought you a can of Coke. I don't. Did I buy you a can of Coke? Oh, mate. Put it there. Thank you. I'm glad I was nice to you.
I was just coming here thinking about you when you might see you and I.
Can I turn the camera around and say hello? Is that all right if I turn around? Look at these nice people. Look at that.
Thank you very much for being here.
You're very welcome.
Your
Thank
work.
you, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Thank you. And I bought this young man a can of Coke. Look at that. Thank you.
Cameo, bro, and water.
The good old days. Oh wait, my man's back. My biggest fan's back. Oh wait, come up behind you. Careful, careful. The tram's behind us, sir. Oh shit! That separates the wheat from the chaff. A big metal tube coming through. Where's my number 1 fan? There she goes. Charlie Veitch. Yeah, right, mate. Of course you can, mate. Oh, he's got his metal detector on. Look at this. Yeah, that's me. Thanks, mate. Look at the crowds. There's a audience. All right, he's in. He's in. And then when the last door, here is the money shot. Boom, there you go. Cut. What you said about liking Billy and not liking me. Can I get you saying it? Go on. Say, you said Billy was a nice guy, but I'm a dickhead. He's honest. I am.
Charlie's a dickhead.
You subscribe to him.
You subscribe to a dickhead?
No, not you.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, Emma's back. Emma, my #1 fan's back.
Trust me, bro.
Go on, Emma. So we thank Billy Moore for his well, it's good vibes, and everyone likes Billy, which is good. And I found out from Billy as well that Crutchy, aka Turbo, aka Tony, is back in Forest Bank. It's a private-run prison, and he's back in there for assault. And he's not been there long, but we don't know how long he'll be in. He might get cleaned up. Now, Ironside, aka Mark, is in a hotel, the Imperial Hotel, I think. He's been placed in a cheap hotel. But the latest I've heard is that he's gone missing. Now, how does a man in a wheelchair go missing? I don't know. Anyway, this is Charlie Veitch, and I'll see you as always on the next video. Thank you for watching.